It was really hard having won 2 gold medals, of course, too. I constantly worried that something would come out about me, maybe a previous partner or just somebody that knew of me being gay. And the reason why I didn't want it to come out then is because in sport, I'd never spoken about it, and I didn't really know many people in sport, or no one at the time that was gays. The ban in the army had only been lifted 4 years, and I'd never asked anyone if there was any sort of retribution if I was to say something. And I was still absolutely petrified. So whilst I'm celebrating 2 gold medals, and it was an amazing time, I'm never going to underestimate the impact of winning that, and especially a dream after 20 years. Also that intense sort of personal fear was something that should have been my happiest time of my life, but it wasn't. Fear has had so much impact on my mental health. It's something that I've only talked about, sport being the impact, because that's the only thing I have been able to talk about. But essentially sport was my saviour as well. The impact was depression, anxiety, self-harm, breakdown, literally not wanting to be here. And fear is an awful thing to live with because it consumes everything about you. So I was in the army, I was 18 years old. I was in basic training, and we were in the ablutions, which is like where you do your washing and clothes and everything. And the girl kind of kissed me, and I was like, oh, oh. So it kind of, the thing is, it just felt okay. So I suppose I realised then. It was illegal to be gay in the army. There was a law that stopped any homosexuality at all. And the risk of, if you were caught, was to be arrested, court-martialed, thrown out, sometimes jailed. And I wanted to be in the army since I was 14. And so I was desperate to sort of stay in, so you couldn't let them know. But it was really hard because it literally consumed my life with fear. I decided to speak out about it now because I just want to breathe. I want to feel free. I want to live my life fully. I want to be happy. I want to be able to talk authentically about situations and subjects that maybe I've got a voice for. I want to... My mum passing away, I realised she doesn't have a chance to live anymore, like lots of people that have passed away, and I'm still living, so I need to live properly. I'm petrified about it being there in writing and on screen, because it's the first time ever, This interview is the first time that I've been open about a private part of my life that's now going to become public. I'm really, really scared in that sense because I've always been scared. But on the other side of it, I'm quite excited. I'm looking forward to what the future might bring, opportunities it might have, and also, as well as main thing, helping myself, maybe helping others as well. I think having been through the journey that I've been on, I know how hard it is to live inside you without being able to just talk or scream or to say anything. It's not you're not living, not being yourself, And I feel that we're in an era and where generationally things have changed, and socially this subject has changed a lot. It gives a chance for us all to be ourselves. So I would absolutely, I hope that people will feel a little bit of kind of confidence and fire in the belly to go, come on, if she can do it, I can do this too. And on the flip side of that, I hope that anybody that's there who is a loved one, a friend, of a family member that maybe knows, or, you lead the conversation. It's hard to just say, open up. And equally, somebody that's still against others, that has this bias, prejudice, think differently. We're all human. We all deserve to just live our life in peace and happy. So, kind of just think about how your actions affect people.